You may know Chamath Palihapitiya for being a famous investor. What some people might not know is that Chamath Palihapitiya is a Sri Lankan-born Canadian and American venture capitalist, engineer, and one of Tesla's ardent supporters. He recently stated that Tesla stock has a bright future and would be worth double and quadruple in the coming years. What is Palihapitiya basing this speculation on? What's Tesla's current situation in this turbulent economy? Could Tesla stock reach $10,000? All will be revealed in today's video, so be sure to keep watching to find out. Palihapitiya was an early Facebook senior executive, serving there from 2007 to 2011. He was also one of Tesla's most ardent supporters. During the Sohn Conference of 2017, Chamath Palihapitiya, the founder and CEO of Social Capital, spoke with CNBC's Kelly Evans about a Tesla Incorporated trade idea. In this interview, he stated how much he liked Tesla's 5-year convertible bond because it gives you 95% of the potential upside of equities while also having the negative risk of a bond. Palihapitiya said he saw it as a call option on one of the world's most successful businessmen. When Palihapitiya started buying, the convertible bond yielded 5.5%. Palihapitiya added that he's betting on Tesla CEO Elon Musk because he considers him a close friend. Evidence shows that Palihapitiya is a solid investor who wouldn't place a bet because of a friend. The seasoned financial experts seem to believe in the brand's values and believed, as we do, that Tesla is on its way to surpassing expectations. Those values still stand. The stock price, after several trading days of being in the red, is now solid and yielding positive numbers as Tesla stock has finally climbed up to $911. Many investors have already lost faith and sold off their shares. Despite Palihapitiya's bullish position on Tesla stock, he participated in the sell-off a few months after a bright forecast for Tesla. In 2021, Palihapitiya sold Tesla stock around the time the stock started to peak. Earlier that year, he had notably stated that the electricity utilities will be severely disrupted. Trillions of dollars in bonds, capital expenditure, and value are resting inside the world's energy generation infrastructure, which will be turned upside down. Tesla will double and quadruple again if that goes wrong. Palihapitiya claimed that Tesla is a clean energy firm that would eventually eat into the value of the fossil fuel industry. At this rate, this puts Tesla stock to overperform and the potential to work its way up to $10,000. So why did he sell his stock later that year? Did this represent a loss of faith in the brand? When asked about this matter, Palihapitiya stated that he just needed to move money around. He revealed that he sold his Tesla stock to get money to invest in other business ventures. He expressly stated, "I don't have an endless supply of cash, so when I have these ideas, I have to find a way to fund them." This didn't sit well for some investors. Palihapitiya's selling can be viewed in the most charitable light as a guy on a mission to transform the world, and if he can find a better way to reinvest cash at high rates of return, he should do so. The most cynical interpretation is that he was a promoter who cultivated a public image that allowed him to buy shares for a low price, drive up the price in public markets, and then sell it to the public and pocket the profits. In our opinion, the truth is probably a combination of the two. However, he explained that he's still bullish on Tesla, so we're leaning towards the former. He's not alone in his bullish stance, as Cathie Wood has projected similar numbers over the years. Recently, she increased her goal price to $3,000 by 2025, a 3 times increase over last year's price. At this rate, Tesla could reach $10,000. She further explains, saying, "My guess is that if nothing changed in our perspective and we got to $3,000 next year, we'd be peeling out of it." Wood stated this in a debate with Rob Arnott, who had been leery of high-priced growth stocks like Tesla. In our perspective, these are very optimistic figures, so let's have a look at the actual scenario. Tesla's stock is finally going into the positive after a long fall period, even before the highly excellent fourth quarter earnings call of 2021. Several analysts and investors had predicted the exact opposite outcome. They anticipated a boost in value following the surprising fourth quarter report. They expected the stock to soar in value after the astonishing fourth quarter report of 2021. But it fell much lower. Investors began selling their equities in anticipation of the Federal Reserve's scheduled rate hike, which they worried would drive the stock's value even further down. To be honest, it's been a rough year so far for all equities, especially growth stocks, and most estimates are wobbly at best. According to recent reports from the Fremont factory and the Gigafactory Shanghai, Tesla bulls are optimistic about the upcoming first quarter earnings calls, as there have been talks of performance being expected to be exceptional. Footage obtained last month from Shanghai revealed that Tesla China strongly emphasizes Model 3 and Model Y exports, and with the Berlin factory finally beginning operations, things are looking good. During Tesla's last full-year earnings conference call, it was also mentioned that the 50% increase would be achieved with only 2 factories now operational, Fremont and Shanghai, as is the case in the first quarter. This illustrates that despite all of the bad news and turmoil, absolutely nothing is blocking the business from making a strong profit now, even with the current state of the economy. This year, Tesla's macro projects are also likely to gain traction. Battery storage for renewable energy is an enticing solution for utilities under pressure to reduce greenhouse gas emissions from coal and natural gas. The 182.5 megawatt Elkhorn battery energy storage system was built by PG&E Corp and Tesla in the San Francisco Bay Area and is located at the utility's substation near Monterey Bay. When it goes live later this year, it will be one of the world's largest utility-owned systems, capable of powering an estimated 136,500 homes for several hours. According to Tesla's website, the Megapack, a modular system that starts at roughly $1.4 million for a 0.8 megawatt battery the size of a shipping container, is the company's utility-scale battery offering. Tesla's battery technology is the stock's greatest bullish factor. Tesla's well on its way to becoming a household name, with the latest news on the Panasonic plant in Japan coming in 2023. Panasonic, a longtime Tesla collaborator, is expected to invest around 80 billion yen, approximately $704 million, in new equipment to produce the 4680 battery. It's been speculated that it may expand its existing plant in Japan to produce the first batteries. According to Nikkei, the company will start making the cells on a limited scale this year to demonstrate safe and efficient methods before ramping up production in 2023. It's likely that the batteries will eventually be mass-produced in other countries. The business told Reuters that it would set up a test manufacturing line in 2022, but it did not say when the batteries would be mass-produced. It claimed, "We're looking into different mass production solutions." Tesla's pioneer status on this front is bound to influence market sentiment and, as a result, its stock market price. This, however, may not be the case for long. Even though Panasonic began creating the cell in response to a request from Tesla, the company's head of battery division claimed that the company hasn't ruled out making the cell for other automakers. He stated, "We remain positive about Tesla's prospects, as Elon Musk, the company's CEO, has stated before that Tesla aims to build its own batteries, despite the long-standing supply chain issues that it expects to be rectified next year." Tesla Incorporated predicted that the vehicle deliveries in 2022 will increase by more than 50% year over year. Skeptics were perplexed when Elon Musk, speaking on behalf of the world's most valuable automaker, presented an upbeat prognosis after the firm posted record quarterly sales that outperformed Wall Street forecasts, while Tesla bulls remained confident. So far, everything seems to be going well when you detract market sentiment and psychology. Deliveries are increasing and Tesla continues to dominate various areas. The company's worth will undoubtedly rise and eventually surpass current predictions. Do you agree with Chamath Palihapitiya? Will Tesla stock keep soaring higher? Comment down below.